looking like this from a plain canvas to this. Guys, so today I'll be showing you guys how I get this makeup look. This is the K-pop bunny look that is trending on social media, and it's what it's known for is more of a natural soft look, and it's characterized by sparkly eyes by highlighting the inner corners of the eyes, rosy cheeks, and accentuating the aegyo for a youth cute vibe. Let's start off with foundation. So here I have the Kill Cover Mesh Glow Cushion in shade Linen. This is more of a neutral tone, whereas the one that's in the same shade is the Lingerie, but this one is more of a cool tone. I like to generally lean towards the warm to neutral tone, just because it fits my skin tone a lot more. So we're gonna press gently a little bit like that, and then removing the excess on the side here. And I generally love using cushion powder over traditional powder just because they're more buildable, and the look it gives, it's more dewy in texture compared to traditional foundations. And I feel like my skin looks so less cakey compared to traditional foundations. And the Clio cushion is also infused with a lot of hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid and also some cooling products like chamomile. So for blush, I'm using the Fwee Pudding Pot, and in the shade Without. Look how cute it is. It looks like a mini macaron. And I apply the blush like right here rather than the temples of my cheeks because I want more of a lifted look and a more cutesy look. And I also want to shorten my face by applying the blush here rather than on the temples of my cheekbones. That way I don't have like a lifted look and a more sharper look. I'm aiming for more of a softer, innocent type of look. And Fwee makes such a large range of blush shades, which is really good because a lot of Korean brands actually don't diversify enough in terms of their shade for people with different skin tone or different skin color. I'm a warm tone girly, so I tend to gravitate more into the warm tones, but people who have darker skin color as me or are cooler tones can find a shade that works best for them. And I love using cream blushes more so than a powder blush because the cream blush gives more of a dewy look compared to a powder blush that gives more of a matte look. Okay, so it's time for contouring. And remember, I'm looking for more of a softer look, so I don't want to go too overboard with the contouring. So I'll mostly be using contour to shape my nose and then also to make my face look a little bit slimmer. So here I'm using the Merit Beauty Sculpting Bronzer, and this is in shade Quince. And I really love how buildable this bronzer is. I know a lot of people have been saying that it is very sheer. I think it's more suited for lighter skin. It is a lot more sheer, but again, it is a lot more buildable as well. For my skin color, a little goes such a long way. And it works well for people who love the more natural look and also the more softer look. And it's so much easier to blend out compared to any of the other contours I've used in the past. And then for my eyebrows, going to be using the drawing eyebrow. I don't want an arc shape or anything like that. I kind of want a more softer look. I don't really have many eyebrow hairs, so what I usually do is I make an outline of my eyebrows like this. And I start shading in only the ends, like that. And then I use a brush and start brushing it from the outer ends and into the inner. Kind of makes like a gradient like this. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's finally do the eyes. So this is the Etude eyeshadow palette. This is the Play Color Eyes in Sandhill. So I love Etude's makeup so much. I've been using them ever since university. I love all the shade ranges that they come in. They have such pretty palettes in actual shades. So I like to use this pink one up here. Like, you'll never see Etude House coming out with shades like blue or green because kbeauty makeup, they always gravitate towards more of a natural look. And honestly, Etude House is so affordable. That's why I've been using it ever since university. And I've just been sticking with them ever since because I really, really like their makeup. I really like their shades and they're so pigmented. So a little goes such a long way. And it makes my eyes look a little bit more sunken into my face because Generally, I feel like Asian eyes are a little bit more hooded. And then I'm going to be also using a different shade of pink. This one's more shimmery. I don't know if the camera can really capture it. And then going into my bottom, kind of to accentuate my aegyo. And then I'm going to be using more of a darker brown just for the outer corners of my eyes. Kind of builds kind of more like a gradient to my eyes. And then I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. Then again, gonna be accentuating my aegyo sole with like a darker shade. Okay, and then now it's time for lashes. So I am using the Kiss lashes, and this is in Shine. So the eyelash glue I use is the Duo Brush-on Adhesive in dark. This is a black lash glue because I've used the white or the clear ones in the past, and sometimes if I accidentally put too much of the glue, it shows up onto my lashes. So that's why I opted to start using the black one. Sometimes it gets really messy and I get glue all over my hand. I don't even know how it happens. So while the lashes kind of dries on my eyes, I'm going to be using the Clio Super Proof Mascara Volume Curling onto my lower lashes. I have really sparse lower lashes. I'm trying to really grow them out with like eyelash serum, which has been going quite well. I used to not have any lashes on my left eye. Okay, so now time for lips. I'm using the Tokobo lip gloss. This is in Berry Candy. It smells like berries too. Shade is very cute. And I love how moisturizing this feels on my lips because I have really dry lips. I'm a type of person that needs to put on a lip mask overnight or else I'm sorry, my lips will not last throughout the night. So the pigment is quite sheer on the lips, but that is what I'm going for because again, it's more of a soft look. And there you have it. So this is the soft bunny look and it's great for everyday makeup. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye now.